My second year on YouTube, I made over $1 million profit, and here's exactly how. What I did was I just started documenting my journey of growing my business. This is back when I was 18 years old, and I was still working out of my parents' basement, and I was just sharing my journey. I was sharing, hey, I signed this client, hey, I just lost this client, here's some tips on how to sign your own clients, whatever like that. And what started to happen was over time, I built a small base of viewers, obviously, and that's how YouTube works. And I read this book called Rework by Jason Fried and David Heinemeier Hansen. They're the founders of a company called 47 Signals or 67 Signals, I can't remember, but they're the founders of that company, and that is a company that made softwares like Basecamp, for example, the project management board, if you're familiar. And they talked about in order to launch a company, you don't actually start with a product, you start with an audience, you start with a group of people. Then you just simply ask what that group of people want. They call this the market backwards approach, and I applied this to my business. When I first started on YouTube, I was a wedding photographer, and I was just putting up videos of myself shooting weddings, showing people how to get more wedding clients and everything like that, and I didn't really have anything for sale of any sort. But then I read this book, and I heard that idea of building a product off of what an audience wants, and I was getting tons of messages about how to sign clients, so I launched my own wedding photography course. That first year, when I was 17, I did over $100,000 in sales, and by the time I was 18 or 19, I was doing over $1 million with one simple change. The course I was selling was about $500 per copy, and so it's a pretty low ticket price. If you're trying to do $1 million, it would take, I don't know, put it on the screen, my editor put it on the screen, how much is that every single month? And that's a lot of sales right there. That is a big number. So with a really small following, it's really hard to get that many people to buy something. So I started looking around at how could I sell something worth like $2,000 or $3,000? What's something that people would buy at that level? And it was around this time that I got into marketing, consulting, and coaching, and that was when I started helping people build their own personal brands and launch their own products and everything, because that was just like a higher tier problem with a higher tier outcome. Because really, when you're selling information products, you don't sell the information, you sell the potential outcome of the information. So I just kept uploading every single day or every other day, and as consistently as I possibly could. And I just simply put a little calendar link in my description, and I said, hey, come book a call with me and we'll speak about seeing if you're a good fit for me to help you. And that's all I did. And then I started getting all these, conversations, these calls, because not only did I have a higher tier problem I was solving, but I also learned how to speak with somebody directly. And when you have a landing page versus when you speak with somebody directly, you can command a higher rate because there's a human element there and there's more trust. So I went from having a $500 product with no human element and in a low outcome quality niche, so I couldn't charge that much, to having a high outcome quality with a human element and learning how to just have conversations with people and sell them on my thing. And with that one tweak, I went from $100,000 a year to over $1 million a year on YouTube. And this is where people get it wrong. They think in order to make money on YouTube or money on Instagram that they should study YouTube or Instagram. But I'm here to tell you that you should study classic business principles. You should learn how businesses work, how products work, how profit and loss work, marketing, sales, the things that actually drive businesses forward, and then merge them with your understanding of being an influencer and with your understanding of building an audience, and you'll be a weapon. I had a meeting with my head of my content of my company. We're aiming at $500,000 a month in 2023 now. And I told him, dude, if we had 1 million followers on my Instagram and YouTube, I would probably be worth $50 million, because I know how to take that audience and convert them into buyers for stuff. And so if you're currently an influencer or a YouTuber or somebody who's trying to build that platform, I want to put just a little seed in your mind and hopefully inspire you to, instead of just seeing yourself as an influencer and just seeing yourself as a person, see that attention and see all those people who are watching you as data that you can learn from. You can see what it is that they want and what they would buy, and you can create a business around that. But don't just stick to these low tier, low product businesses like merchandise or food or something like that. Go for the big stuff, especially if you're a small creator. You're not Mr. Beast. You can't make $10 million a year off of chocolate, right? You have to sell a high ticket product. And so what better high ticket product to sell other than coaching and information? That's what I kind of stumbled into. So that's the super summarized story of how I made my first $1 million on YouTube. Hopefully this was valuable for you. I can make tons more videos like this. Leave some comments on what videos you'd like to see, and be sure to continue to follow the channel for more videos like this one. Anyway, that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed. Goodbye. So look, as this video wraps up, if you've enjoyed the content and you've enjoyed the concepts and you want to actually get that accountability, that guidance, that direct mentorship, and applying these to your life and to your business to get incredible results and grow your business rapidly, moving into this next year, then I want you to use the link in the description. No matter when you're watching this the week it uploaded or months out, we are always taking consultations with people to see if we can partner with them to help them grow their business, your online consulting, coaching, course business. If you've never sold anything, we can help you make that first sale and get to 6 figures a year in income. And if you are actively selling, we can help you build the right systems and processes, show you how we market, how we sell. The same things that took our business to a multiple 7-figure level, we can help you implement those and help you scale aggressively. Okay, so click the link in the description, fill out the form, let us know who you are, where you're coming from, what you'd like to achieve, and maybe we'll let you know if it's a good fit for us to partner with you and work with you, okay? Links in the description.